Hello YouTube, Sunday, May 30th. Did some updates on the van today. This is our sink and faucet set in place. I've not final attached that, but it's not far away. Everything needs to be covered underneath the sink. What I did was I made panels for everything under the sink today and all the supports to tie it all in. Everything is all tied in with the water heater now. There's this little false wall here in the bottom that can be easily removed if I need to remove or completely service the water heater. Second shelf lifts up so that I can get in here, and this is our adjustment for the water heater. This is a sailboat water heater, so what it does, it uses engine coolant to circulate through it to heat the water. There's a 750 watt element in it also, so you can use it when you have the generator running or your solar and running your inverter. You can see the heater hoses, they go through the floor. I've got two big collars that go through the floor. They're bolted in. That will keep these from chafing. They're fully sealed. I've also got the drain line in, which is also the overlow in case you have a overpressure condition. I've got them right now hooked up to the hoses. Everything is hooked up right now except for a feed line to the water pump. Now, a little bit of design philosophy on this whole system right here. The reason we have everything set up like this, with the counter off to this side, was so we could turn around right here, instead in one place, open the refrigerator and the freezer right there. We can go right straight to the countertop with everything. Dishes in the sink, turn around right here. This is going to be the slide-out pantry. This huge big opening right here, I have yet to put all the panels that go on the inside. But once we get the big slide-out pantry unit that I'm going to get for it, it has two tracks on the bottom and one on the top to slide straight out. This will all be slide-out pantry. Right here, where you can see the panel stops and still have straight frame structure, that's going to be about not quite half into the doorway opening here. We're going to have a cabinet that runs right along here, and we'll have our stove sitting right here. And what that's going to allow us to do is stand in one spot, cook, pull stuff out of pantries, pull stuff out of the fridge, set stuff on the counter, throw dishes in the sink, wash dishes, get water, rinse, do whatever you want to do. You can literally stand right here in front of the sink and just turn around in circles and do everything. That was kind of the philosophy of this. The wall right here by the shower, the reason it's slightly thicker than the one in the front was because this is where all the water runs. This is where the electrical runs back to the rear of the outside wall. The water runs right straight down to the water heater. It's only about a 3 foot to 3.5 foot run to the faucets that are over here in the shower. And it's about a 3 foot run up hoses, maybe a little less, to the sink right here. So from the water heater to both the stove and the sink, it's a very short run so that you can get hot water to things quickly. This will probably get plumbed in. I will probably plumb the hot water next weekend. I've got all the heater hose sitting underneath the van right now. I need to run it up the frame rails. The clamps will be here probably Thursday. And I've got all my fittings and everything for the front where it hooks in, but I need to use a vacuuming tool. I have to vacuum the cooling system so that I can actually suction fluid all the way back through the water heater. It's important to do that because, like on a lot of modern cars, there's a lot of spaces where the water is both going up and down. In order to get it all out on the cooling system, you pull a high vacuum in the cooling system, and then that will suck the coolant into the cooling system and pull it all into the little nooks and crannies. So I'm going to do that. That should be Saturday. Anyway, that's where we're at so far, and we're not very far away from mounting this permanently here in this countertop. Countertop's already bolted back down. All the stuff's on the interior. I got to build a facer panel for this thing here probably next couple weekends, and the side panel for it. After that's done, we're just about ready to go camping once I can put water in this thing. It won't be done, but it'll have hot and cold running water, and more importantly, we'll have a toilet and a shower. So anyway, we will be ready to camp in a couple weeks, I think.